Good day, traders. I sincerely hope all of you are doing well. This week we continue with our new compact format where we will be closely looking at 5 markets and zooming on those. Also starting this week, we will start by uploading some YouTube shorts. We will be presenting to you specific opportunities as and when they do emerge. So please do keep a lookout for those. Starting this week once again by looking at cryptocurrencies, and we are looking at Bitcoin. We are on the daily time frame, and previously we have mentioned that we are looking for price to correct into this area of resistance where we have our yearly 365-day moving average, our daily 200 and 100 SMAs all converging in this area highlighted in red. Currently we have seen price pull back towards that 21 daily EMA, which is now pointing upwards. So the short-term trend is technically still up, and that's why I'm saying I am looking for that move into resistance before perhaps that new low at 27,000, after which we'll have to see what price action brings us from there. In terms of alternative scenarios, as I've mentioned, it's possible that we still see a deeper pullback, perhaps towards this area over here, where we have our weekly S2 pivot, and just having a look at a possible inverted head and shoulder scenario, which could take us also back into this area. And of course, we'll have to wait for price action to confirm that right shoulder. But for now, I'm still looking for the probability play, which is a move towards this area of resistance. Moving on to gold. Gold has seen that test of resistance at the diagonal, which we have previously mentioned. At this point, I think it's likely that we'll see a slight pullback and correction towards this area where we have our weekly pivot and monthly R1 pivots converging. That is at 1,843. You'll see I have highlighted some additional areas of support should we see some more aggressive correction back towards support. But at this stage, any pullback and subsequent price action could see us head back towards a possible high and target area at 1,885. Looking at the NASDAQ index, we can see we have now twice rejected this area of resistance, which is where we have our yearly pivot and daily 200 SMA converging. So what we had is we had this initial breakdown, then we had a retest and another retest. And for now, it does appear more likely that we will see a test lower where we have some support from our monthly S1 and this larger area of horizontal support at 13,520. Looking at some of our currencies, I'd like to have a look at the AUDUSD. The AUDUSD does look bearish to me at this point. We have seen a very nice reversal off of this area of the daily 100 SMA, which has also previously been dynamic resistance. We've also seen this what we call evening star reversal. So that is also playing into the scenario where we can possibly expect lower moves towards our target area at the yearly R1 pivot at 0.684. You'll also see we are once again forming like a rising wedge. So as soon as this break and we break below our monthly pivot, that would set in motion that move as well. Finally, let's have a look at the EURGBP. And I promise you guys, this would be the last week that we will have a look at this. This one has been quite tricky for me to try and figure out, but that is how the markets are. So what we are seeing is we had this initial break, which we did expect from this reversal and consolidation area over here. We then had a rejection from the daily 100 SMA and monthly R2 pivots. That was at this area at 0.846. What we are currently seeing is a possible test of this inefficiency area over there. So you can see when you look at that high over there at 0.835, that is the area that's now being tested. Also, what we do have over here is we have our monthly pivot, which is being tested. So I suspect if we don't see a reversal from here, and I do think that still remains the high probability outcome, that it's possible that we'll just fail, and I'll probably just move on and try something else or a different pair going forward. But this is the final scenario and test of this area, in my opinion, and we'll have to wait for next week to see how this plays out. That's a wrap on this week's video, and please let us know if you have any specific instruments you would like us to perhaps cover during the week in these new short videos. So until next time, we wish you all the best of your trading, and remember, trade smart and trade successful.